One man who fought over 60 duels. One man who never lost. One man whose teachings shaped warriors for 400 years. This is the legendary path of Miyamoto Musashi. If you master his 5 powerful teachings, your mind, discipline, and life will transform forever. Musashi was not just a swordsman. He was a philosopher, a strategist, a master of mindset. He lived a life of extreme focus and unwavering will, leaving behind lessons that are as sharp today as they were centuries ago. Today, we dive into 5 timeless teachings from his legendary guide, the Book of 5 Rings, that can make you mentally unshakable. Let's begin with the first and most important teaching: master yourself. Musashi said, "Know yourself deeply, or you will fall to your own weaknesses." He understood that our biggest battles are not with external enemies. Your real war is inside your mind. The doubts, the fears, the laziness, these are the true opponents you face every single day. A person who can conquer their own inner chaos, who understands their strengths and faces their flaws head-on, becomes undefeatable. To win the war outside, you must first find peace and control within. Your mind is the ultimate weapon. Keep it sharp. Teaching number 2 is to embrace hard training. Musashi trained endlessly, even during storms, even when hungry. He believed that comfort is a trap, a silent enemy that weakens the spirit and dulls the senses. Greatness is not given. It is earned through relentless, uncomfortable, and consistent discipline. Every single day, push yourself just a little bit further than you thought you could. Train beyond your limits. Don't seek the easy path. Seek the one that forges you into something stronger. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the strength it builds is permanent. The third teaching is to stay adaptable, to flow like water. Musashi was famous for never using the same strategy twice. He adapted, he changed. He evolved with every opponent and every situation. He taught that if you remain rigid, clinging to one way of thinking or acting, life will inevitably break you. A tree that doesn't bend in the wind will snap. Be like water, flexible, fluid, and unpredictable. Water can crash with immense force or flow around obstacles with quiet grace. Adapt your mindset, your plans, and your actions. This is how you not only survive, but thrive in a constantly changing world. Next, we have the 4th teaching: think deeply and see clearly. Musashi wrote in the Book of 5 Rings that the mind must see the truth without distortion. No overthinking. No fear. No ego. These are the clouds that obscure our judgment. He trained himself to perceive things exactly as they were, not as his emotions wanted them to be. This state of clear perception is what allowed him to react instantly and correctly in the heat of battle. When your vision becomes sharp, free from the noise of anxiety and pride, your decisions become powerful and unstoppable. Finally, the 5th teaching is to walk the path of loneliness. Towards the end of his life, Musashi wrote a short text called the Dokkōdō, which translates to the path of walking alone. He believed that a true warrior must be able to walk alone, to rely on their own strength and judgment. Greatness is often a lonely road. Not everyone will understand your goals, your ambition, or your sacrifice. You must find the strength to continue even when you feel isolated. But if you stay committed to your path, the world will one day respect your mastery. These teachings aren't just for ancient warriors with swords, they are for you. They're for entrepreneurs building a business, for students facing exams, for athletes pushing their limits, for creators bringing their vision to life. They are for anyone who wants to rise above fear, weakness, and mediocrity. Master your discipline. Adapt quickly to challenges. Cut out the distractions that hold you back, and sharpen your mind like a blade. Miyamoto Musashi never waited for the perfect moment. He created it. He shaped his destiny with discipline, clarity, and uncompromising courage. He proved that an ordinary person can achieve legendary status through extraordinary focus. You too are capable of greatness. Your battle is today. Your opponent is the person you were yesterday. Your path begins now. If Musashi's teachings inspired you to forge your own strength, join the path of mastery. Subscribe to our channel for more ancient warrior wisdom. Thank you for watching. Before Musashi became a legend, he was lost. He wandered without purpose, without identity. But the moment he understood that the true enemy was his own weakness, he awakened. Every transformation begins with brutal honesty. This isn't just about swords. It's about life. Musashi believed, if something does not move you toward mastery, remove it. This includes toxic people, mindless distractions, flimsy excuses, and even your own comfort zone. When you simplify your path, your focus becomes deadly powerful. Cut away the unnecessary. When your life becomes simple, your focus becomes absolute. Musashi walked into danger willingly. Not because he was fearless, but because he had mastered fear. Think of it like this. The more you run away from something you're afraid of, the bigger and stronger it becomes in your mind. But when you turn and walk toward it, fear bows to you. It recognizes your courage and loses its power over you. True strength doesn't need to announce itself. Musashi never needed to prove anything to anyone. Even when his opponents bragged, shouted, and tried to intimidate him, he stayed silent. He was centered. Because true power doesn't shout, it whispers. Quiet confidence will always beat a loud ego. Musashi taught that there is a natural rhythm in everything. In battle, in business, in relationships, and even in your own personal growth. It's like a river flowing around rocks. You can fight the current and exhaust yourself, or you can learn to move with it. When you align yourself with life's rhythm, your decisions become effortless. Your timing becomes perfect. Musashi mastered far more than just swordsmanship. He painted beautiful works of art. He wrote profound philosophy. He studied strategy, nature, and the human mind. He believed that a true warrior must know many paths. Each skill you learn, each book you read, each new perspective you gain, it all connects. The more you learn, the more powerful you become, because you see the world from more angles. Musashi observed patterns others couldn't see. He watched body language, the flicker of emotions in an opponent's eyes, their timing, their breathing. He understood human behavior like a map. If you can learn to truly read people, you can anticipate their actions. And if you can anticipate them, you can influence and even control outcomes. Awareness is power. He didn't strike first. He struck at the right moment. Musashi would wait patiently for his enemy to make a tiny mistake, to blink, to hesitate for a split second, to lose balance. Only then, when the advantage was certain, did he strike and end the fight. Success is about perfect timing, not just speed. It's about knowing when to act. In his final years, Musashi wrote the Dokkōdō, the path of aloneness. In it, he warned, attachment creates weakness. Don't cling too tightly to specific outcomes, to people, to possessions, or even to your own identity. When you can let go, you move freely. You become unpredictable. You become unstoppable. Freedom is always greater than attachment. You now know Musashi's powerful teachings. Discipline, clarity, adaptability, fearlessness, mastery, and solitude. This is the path of legends. Greatness doesn't happen in comfort. It's forged in chaos. And those who are brave enough to walk the warrior's path are the ones who shape their own destiny. Walk the path. Thanks for watching. If these ideas resonate with you, subscribe for more wisdom from the shadows.